It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
And on one of the epic nights in the NBA, welcome one and all to the All-Star game on 2K. Former All-Star Shaquille O'Neal and a guy who has watched the All-Star game a lot, Kenny the Jet Smith.
Oh, I thought you were going to say your name. You've watched it a lot as well.
And I'm fixing to watch another one. Tonight, it'll be the East All-Stars going up against the West All-Stars. And even though today won't count in the standings, still such an exciting day in the NBA, and both teams are up for this one. And the topic here, prior to tip-off, so many teams in the league going up-tempo these days. Kenny, as a player, did you like that style? I'm assuming you had to love it.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. And it's time for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars. And here are the East All-Stars now. All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the East All-Stars, Lowry out there with Dwayne Wade. Then it's Paul George. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Anthony in at the 4 spot.
What handle? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
Durant wide open. He fires. Second shot opportunity. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. The West All-Stars shooting their first foul shot of the game. Lowry with the ball. At the elbow, it's James. Puts one up from 19. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. LeBron's got his second bucket. Westbrook kicks to Durant. Can't get it to go. Good D by James. And George, here we go. And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's the way you play defense. He saw the hop step a mile away and got in the path to disrupt it.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Curry kicks to Westbrook. Money from the wing.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Pass to Anthony. Outside Lowry. Wade against Westbrook. Anthony with the screen on Westbrook. Just 5 on the clock. Anthony nowhere around. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. And so just over a minute and a half played. And it's Westbrook missing. On defense, the West All-Stars. Pass to Carmelo. Anthony missing again. And Kobe, here we go. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
And here are the East All-Stars now. They trail by 3.
And you can learn a lot about rebounding by watching this guy. Look at the fundamentals there on the box out.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Here's Westbrook. LeBron with some nice D.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Anthony kicks to George. Cannot hit. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Bryant dishes to Curry. 3-pointer. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Kobe against George. To the paint. James, no good.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points.
And Bryant wide open. He shoots. Bangs home the trifecta. Bryant's got 5 now. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Here's LeBron. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's Lowry. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Wade, right side. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Bryant. George with the defensive effort.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
James, no good. And it's the West All-Stars ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Durant for 3. And it's Wade with the rebound. He kicks it to George. The pass to Lowry. Feeds it to Wade. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
That's a terrific move to the basket. The defense played that one well, but it didn't make any difference.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
I had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer. We talked about what it means for him to be at the helm of the All-Star side, and he said, really, it is a testament to my team. They've played great, and this is just the side effect of them having a great start to the season. They deserve all the credit. Love it, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. So the West ends up going with the new group.
West All-Stars dance team.
And the West All-Stars have possession. It's a 5-point game. And Thompson kicks to Green. Sinks that one from the post.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Thomas against Thompson. Thomas kicks to DeRozan. Bosch, the screen. It's DeRozan with the drive. 5 on the clock. Shoots from the baseline. Thomas, no good.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
And here are the East All-Stars now. They trail by 7. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. To the middle. Here's Bosch. That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
From deep three-point range. And so the first quarter is in the books. West All-Stars lead by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Quarter getting ready to start up. Looking here, guys, at what we've seen so far from the West All-Stars. What do you think?
You can tell the point of emphasis has been to get to the offensive glass.
Yep, and they've set the tone here early with the hustle they've come out with.
On the court for the East All-Stars, we've got Paul Millsap. Wall out there with DeRozan. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Drummond in at the 5. Now here's Paul. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. 5 on the clock. Here's Cousins. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Cousins has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the West All-Stars. And Wall kicks to Millsap. That 3 off the mark.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Screen by Cousins. Cousins with a screen for Paul. And the wing jumper offline.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Down low, deflects the pass, and stolen by Drummond. Wall against Paul. Drummond sets the screen for Wall. Outside Millsap. Another miss by Millsap.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Harden the pass to Paul. Paul missing again. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Harden against Butler. It's Drummond, high post. 6 on the shot clock. Unloads from 13. Wall's shot is off.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Paul dishes to Harden. There's the 3. And Paul with the basket on the assist by Harden.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yes, guys, Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Drummond. Coach said the first thing they should be thinking about is getting the ball in his hands and letting him lead the way on each and every possession. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Now here's Wall. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And the East All-Stars making a change here. James is checked in. The East All-Stars shooting their first free throw of the contest. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Paul Millsap. Millsap's gone 50% so far, 2 of 4 shooting. Harden kicks to Davis. Curry wide open. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Knocked away. Kobe with the steal. And they're moving it up. Right at the free throw line. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Davis has got 4 this quarter.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
LeBron passes to Wade. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Another miss by Wade. Harden dishes to Curry. It's Harden with the drive. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
What do you do with that guy? With his handles, he abuses defenders.
Here's James, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
The West making some changes. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Anthony Davis. And it's Thompson in for James Harden. And then for the East, Chris Bosh is checked in for Millsap. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for John Wall. 1:52 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Kobe. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from LeBron. Here's Thomas. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Now just a 5-point West All-Star lead. There's a minute 34 left in the first half. Inside, Aldridge's shot is good. Aldridge has got his first points of the game.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Now, here's Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Here's George. And that one hits back iron.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Aldridge with a screen on Thomas. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. The West All-Stars have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. That's good from Stephen Curry. Leonard, he's checked in for the West. And then for the East, Anthony comes in for George. And it's Lowry in for Dwayne Wade. And the West All-Stars have possession. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Bosh hits the pick for Anthony. No good. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. To the middle, stolen by Bosh. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And Thomas, here we go. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Paul against Lowry. Paul kicks to Cousins. Green, there's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Green's got his second bucket of the game to go. Here's DeRozan. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so we wrap up the first half. It's the West All-Stars up by 10. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you to the halftime show on 2K Sports. The first quarter was all about Kobe Bryant. He had 8 points and 1 steal. And that's going to do it for now, as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We're going to sit right here and wait for the end of the game and talk at you again.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway.
Good game for Kobe. He has 8 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Bryant is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Durant. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Curry in at the point. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
The West All-Stars have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
At the line for 2.
Drops for Kobe. And Kobe drops them both. Now Wade passes it to James. Wade outside. Here's Anthony. Cans the 12-footer. Bryant tries in.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The West All-Stars shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for 2.
And the first one drops. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Now here's Lowry. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. James trying to free himself up. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Kyle Lowry. Outside Westbrook. And here's Bryant for 3. Rebounded by Anthony. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court, and Durant sends it back. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Leonard with the steal. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. Here's Westbrook, and Wade sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade. Curry against Lowry. Leonard with no one around. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists in the game. Seconds now into the second half. Kicks it to LeBron. Lowry passes to James. They set the pick. 5 on the clock. Here's Anthony. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have. You're right.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far. Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Curry outside. Shot is off. Good work defensively by Lowry.
1 for 5 on offense. A slow start here in the second half.
Anthony left side. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. LeBron, good. James has gone 4-7 from the field here. Some changes here for the West All-Stars. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Durant. Anthony Davis comes in for Bryant. And it's Harden in for Curry. A big group substitution here for the East. Drummond's checked in for LeBron. Millsap comes in for Anthony. John Wall's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Thomas subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Now here's Harden. Dishes it to Westbrook. Down low. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Westbrook. Aldridge has got the lead up to 12 now for the West All-Stars. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Aldridge against Drummond. Drummond a screen. Shot off the pick. Second shot opportunity. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
There's a tenacity on that interior. Just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the West. Paul comes in for Russell Westbrook. And these All-Stars also making a switch. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for George. That free throw good for Millsap. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. It's Harden with the drive. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now, here's Butler. And the layup's good off the glass. Butler's got his second bucket of the game to go.
The defender was spinning around like an agitator in a washing machine after that crossover.
I think you're right. Looks a little bit dizzy after that one.
Thomas against Paul. Outside Aldridge. It's Drummond with the rebound. Now the East All-Stars with it. They trail by 9 points. Wall attacking. That's good.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
The West making some changes. Cousins comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Thompson in for James Harden. Chris Bosh is checked in for the East. DeRozan comes in for Isaiah Thomas. 1:35 left to play here in the third. Wall with the steal. Drops in the break. 5 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Paul's gone 1 of 6 shooting so far. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Now, here's Green after the miss from Andre Drummond. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. Wall against Thompson. Outside, Wall. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. He sinks the 11-footer. And now it's an 8-point West All-Star lead.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
To the paint, here's Wall. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And it's 7 points for Wall.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
The shot by Paul, no good. For 3. Misses the shot. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. West All-Stars lead by 6. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. On the floor for the East All-Stars, starting the fourth. We've got Anthony. Paul Millsap out there with Chris Bosh. Then it's Isaiah Thomas. And it's DeRozan in at the 2. Stolen by Harden. Here's Westbrook. Finished off the break. Westbrook's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the West All-Stars. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Bosh, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Now, here's Westbrook. Here's Leonard, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on DeRozan. And as usual, he's the one directing traffic out there, guys.
And guys, he always has such a firm grasp of exactly what the game plan is. He's always talking, making sure that all 5 guys are on the same page.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
They've been on fire from the free throw line, and that efficiency has really propelled them forward.
So for the West, Bryant is checked in for Cousins, and Curry subbed in for James Harden. LeBron's checked in for the East. Wade comes in for DeMar DeRozan. He's perfect from the line this time.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
This is how you do it. That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
And the basket by Wade.
Well, they found the touch here in the second half from the field, and everything else we talk about, folks, rebounding, defense, all of that, this game is still about making shots. You got to put the ball in the basket. That's the bottom line. And they found a way to do it here in the second half. He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
Thomas up top, guarded by Curry. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Curry. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars.
He has yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
Thomas dishes to Millsap. And that one goes long. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, gotta love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
It is, and Clark, that's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Lets the three fly. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one. And so here are the West All-Stars. Go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
Durant's checked in for the West. And it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Wade on the wing. The turnaround jumper. Here's George. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
No question. That's their goal down the stretch here. I think finding those close-range rhythm shots.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Shooting for West All-Stars, Stephen Curry. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Lowry kicks to Wade. Pulls up on the elbow. Another miss by Wade.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Here's Wade following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Wade left side. Westbrook with the steal. Kobe against LeBron. Leonard attacking, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And now a 9-point West All-Star lead.
And really just trying to take the wind out of their sails here, I think. You know, they're on the wrong end of a run and need to just kind of exhale.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to stop the bleeding. Things were starting to spiral completely out of control, and I think a timeout was a no-brainer there.
Here's Wade. Outside Lowry. Back to Wade. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. 8 points for Wade.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
And here's Westbrook. Leonard with a screen on Lowry. Right side Curry. Shot clock at 6. And good on the basket. Book it.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
All right, fans, let's get up and get loud for your West All-Stars dance team.
Curry with the steal. The key, Westbrook. George against Leonard. Clock at 6. Tries from the block. Here's Durant, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the West All-Stars.
Looks that way, Steve. And Clark, what an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, they definitely had a huge edge, and that's in their DNA, to push the pace and to apply pressure from an offensive standpoint. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are exactly the kind of games they can play.
That's fun basketball to watch,
It
too.
sure is. It sure is.
Just a quality win, and you look at the box score and some really good numbers for Kobe Bryant. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
The basket here in this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
Stephen Curry taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Lowry. LeBron outside. Not enough on that one as it misses. And it's the West All-Stars ball. Outside Curry. So it's the West All-Stars picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have
Hey
liked
guys,
it,
me
but
Craig
a win
Nesta.
nonetheless.
Yeah, it appeared to me as though the fans gave them the
This is
emotional
something new
boost
I thought of
they needed
doing.
down the stretch, Kevin. This crowd was not going
Just
to let
because
this
I
one slip
wanted
away.
And that'll
or
wrap it up,
something.
folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this
If
is
you
Kevin
guys
Harlan
like
thanking
this,
you for tuning in.
please leave a
And
like
we'll see you
down
next
below.
time.
The 2K Sports postgame
And I
show.
would like to give a shout out to Critical Gamer because of his idea of this. So I
Hi again,
will
everybody.
put
This is
his
Ernie Johnson,
channel in
joined
the
by
description
Shaquille O'Neal and
below.
Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now
If
to
you
present our
guys
Jordan Player of the
enjoyed,
Game,
please subscribe.
Stephen Curry.
Peace out.